Have you experienced much grief or loss in your family?
I mean, when there was loss, the grieving was very strange. I mean, I think my mom and dad they weren't really emotional in that way that much in the house. My mom sometimes, I saw her cry a few times, but not a lot. And she definitely, I don't think she was afraid to cry. I don't think that's it. I think she just was an internal processor, which is kind of what I am for sure. Even though I'm learning now, like if you are an internal processor, that does not discount you or doesn't it doesn't dismiss you from developing communication skills, so that other people know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, you can do both.
You can do both. Yeah, you can do both. And so that's something I'm learning now, which has been incredibly helpful. But yeah, and I think my dad, he was just very closed off. So I didn't really, their reaction to loss, it was maybe it happened and I haven't remembered it again. Like maybe I think I remember my dad crying. I think I have heard my dad cry once because I can hear what it would sound like, but I haven't really thought about that in a really long time. But anyways, and then I went to my grandmother's funeral, but I don't remember what it felt like. I don't remember it feeling like everything was ripped out of me, or or even like being there when my mother died. Like I didn't really feel like a loss in the way I think of when people say loss.
Right, what you're supposed to feel.
Yeah, what you're supposed to feel, like how it's supposed to just rip you apart, or what have you, something like that. While I can completely imagine that, and I can imagine myself reacting like that 100%. I don't think I'm unable to, but in this particular case, like it was very weird. It just felt hyper strange. And now there's like many moments of sadness because I miss her. So it's more about, but in that moment when it happened, it wasn't really, it didn't really feel like a loss per se. It feels like I'm realizing how much I will miss her, which is a form of loss.
Right, like it's a process.
Yeah.